Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Louder, Grace Middle School Ministries' weekly video series aiming to challenge us to know God more and to make the gospel louder in our own lives and in the community around us. My name is Stephen Anderson, and I'm the middle school student ministry leader here at Grace Community Church. And each week I'll be hosting this video, sometimes by myself, sometimes with other people, interacting with different topics that we're discussing in middle school group, as well as just challenging us with different ways that we can make the gospel louder. If you're a middle school student who is here with us each week at Grace, if you're a parent of a student involved with the ministry, or if you have no affiliation with the ministry at all, we're hoping that this video series will be something that's fun, helpful, encouraging, and challenging to anyone who wants to join us. So let's get started. You've probably noticed the series of speakers stacked behind me that make up our stage set for this year. For our theme for this year, May the Gospel Get Louder. We decided on this theme at the beginning of the year as we were realizing how much noise and distraction is coming up from the world around our students and around us every single day. All these different things, there's constantly noise and distractions. And as we're so much noise, and as we were considering that, we realized that as much as we'd like to silence the world, it's not going to happen. And so we decided on this theme of May the Gospel Get Louder. This also came along with, and it was kind of based upon something that I wrote after a situation at my old school that I was getting frustrated with how much arguments and distractions and just division was happening around me. And it was making the gospel quieter. So I wrote this as something to work through what I was thinking about. And as we just had an outreach gospel night on Wednesday, I thought this would be a good opportunity for us to introduce what this video series is based on and what it's aiming to do, as well as just to talk about why we want to share the gospel. In case I don't remember all of it. This is titled, May the Gospel Get Louder. May the gospel get louder. As debates and divisions get louder around us, as the pressures of conformity shout into our ears, as the world talks over itself trying to get us to hear, may the gospel get louder. As the media screams in our face telling us what to think and how to feel, what is right and what is real, as broken humans stand up and tell us what true love really is, may the gospel get louder. As too often the leaders of our thoughts are just whoever says the most, yet our every breath is a crime because it's hurting someone else. As we're fighting off enemies' attacks so much, we begin to fight with our eyes closed. And as our eyes are shut and as our ears are ringing, as our hearts are hurting and as our minds are swimming, may the gospel get louder. God, may your authority be declared. May our sin be laid bare. May your love be what is shared. May your death be recognized and your resurrection amplified. May we trust and give ourselves completely to you. May the gospel get louder. So we've been challenging the students with this, and I challenge you with this also, that as we go about our daily life, that we should aim to make the gospel louder. And sometimes the loudest thing that we can do for the gospel is even just to be silent. But sometimes living loudly means stepping outside our comfort zone, stepping out in faith and being obedient to God, living as a light in a dark world for Christ. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you guys will check back next time as we talk about how we can make the gospel louder.